Yesterday, Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs Roshan Ranasinghe, under the powers vested in him per Sports Law No. 25 of 1973, which is on the control of participants in sports representing Sri Lanka, appointed a 7-member interim committee for Sri Lanka cricket. This committee, headed by World Cup winning captain Arjuna Ranatunga, consisted of 2 retired Supreme Court judges, a High Court judge, an attorney at law and a former president of Sri Lanka cricket. This committee was appointed soon after Sri Lanka's poor showing at the World Cup against other lower-ranked nations, and most notably after suffering a humiliating defeat at the hands of India last Thursday for a second consecutive time after the recently concluded Asia Cup final and following the revelation of a misappropriation of funds by the SLC Executive Committee during the T20 World Cup in Australia last year. The interim committee was also responsible to exercise the powers, functions and duties of Sri Lanka cricket in an appropriate manner until remedial actions are taken by them by conducting the relevant inquiries independently, transparently and with integrity, and to make recommendations and strategic actions to ensure a cessation of such corruption. Later last evening, a 4-member cabinet subcommittee headed by Minister of Foreign Affairs President's Council Ali Sabri was appointed to scrutinise the gazette issued by Sports Minister Roshan Ranasinghe, appointing an interim committee for Sri Lanka cricket. The other committee members were Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijesekara, Minister of Labour and Foreign Employment Manusha Nanayakara, and Minister of Public Security Thiran Nalas. However, this morning, a petition filed by Sri Lanka Cricket President Shammi Silva against Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs Roshan Ranasinghe was taken into consideration. Appearing on behalf of the petitioner, President's Counsel Romesh De Silva said that despite warnings of the International Cricket Council to Sri Lanka Cricket to operate as an independent institution, the Minister of Sports had made unnecessary interferences to the operations of the Cricket Board. President's Counsel De Silva said that the gazette issued by the Minister of Sports, which states that Sri Lanka Cricket was suspended based on Auditor General report revelations, and the other gazette which states that the SLC suspension was made to halt corruption and irregularities, contradicts each other. Romesh De Silva is of the view that an order of suspension issued without an inquiry of Sri Lanka Cricket by the Secretary to the Ministry of Sports cannot be justified. He also highlighted that the President and the Cabinet were unaware of the decision made by the Minister of Sports. He added that the actions of the Minister of Sports is against Section 32, which governs the refusal, suspension and cancellation of registrations of National Associations of Sports, and Section 33, which is on interim arrangements of the Sports Law Act No. 25 of 1973. Taking the facts presented into consideration, the court issued an order suspending the interim committee for 14 days. The petition will be taken up for hearing again on the 16th of November. Following the appeal court order, Chairman of the interim committee Arjuna Ranatunga left Sri Lanka cricket premises this morning and arrived at the Ministry of Sports.
මේ රටේ මහජනතාව දැනගන්න ඉස්සරහට මේ දේශපාලන බලපෑම් කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා. මම හරි කනගාටු වෙනවා. මම අද ඇත්තටම කලකිරුණා. මේකේ මට මොකුත් නැති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. තරුණ පරම්පරාවට ක්‍රිකට් ටික නැති වෙයි. රටට ක්‍රිකට් ටික නැති වෙයි. මේ ක්‍රිකට් ආයතනයේ ඉන්න මිනිස්සු ටිකට හොඳ වෙයි. හැබැයි මේ රටේ ක්‍රිකට් මේච්චර නරකට ගිහිල්ලා ඉදිරි කාලේදී තවත් පස්සටම ගිහිල්ලා යන දවසට ඊළඟ මැතිවරණ එනකොට මම හරියට කියන්නම් මෙව පස්සේ ඉන්නේ කවුද? මෙව වෙනස් කරන්න හැදුවේ කවුද? මේ ක්‍රමවේදේ මම දැම්මම කියන්නේ මම හරි වෙලාවට කියනවා. Champions Trophy එක තියෙනවා. ඒකට අපි තේරෙයිද නැද්ද කියලාත් අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. මට හරි කනගාටුයි ක්‍රිකට් ගැන.
Late in the afternoon, Sri Lanka Cricket President Shammi Silva arrived at Sri Lanka Cricket.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් මණ්ඩලයට ඇඟිල්ල දික් කරලා තියෙනවා. ආපු විගණන වාර්තාවක් අනුව මේකේ ලොකු හොරකම් මැරකම් වෙන ස්ථානයක් කියලා. ඒකට අපි යටත් කරලා ගරු අමාත්‍යතුමා කිසිම ප්‍රතිපාදනයක් අවස්ථාවක් අපිට කරුණු පැහැදීමක් කරන්න ඉඩ නොදී අපිව ඉවත් කරා. ඉතින් ඒක ඉවත් කරපුවාම අපිට තේරුණා ඒක ඊටාම වැරදි සහගත දෙයක් කරේ. ওই කියන දේවල් අපි කරලා නැහැ. සියලු දෙනාම හොරු හැටියට සඳහන් කරලා අපිව එළියට දැම්මා. ඒ නිසා තමයි අපි ගරු අධිකරණයට ගිහිල්ලා නීතිය පිහිට පැතුවේ. අපිට ඒකට අද උත්තරයක් ලැබුණා.